It took Fremont less than 5 minutes to locate a suitable spot in the perimeter fence. Now the only thing he and Palin could do was sit on a rock and wait, hoping that none of the guards took an interest in the fence behind the privies. They were there for a matter of minutes. Gerval had been right about them hearing the signal loud and clear. A shrill, tribal shriek cleared the air, followed by a loud, syncopated clanging that sounded like a whole carnival had just burst into the compound. The air filled with the sound of powerful, melodic chanting, accompanied by more syncopated clanging and the sound of Frisian footfalls racing towards the main gate. Then there was a cataclysmic crash as a load of metal hit the floor and weapons started to collide. As chaos exploded all around them, Fremont knew this was their chance. Swiftly, he vaulted the fence and turned to reach over for Palin, but Palin was already scrambling over the fence under his own propulsion. Unlike Gerard and many of his other magical brethren, clearly Palin had hidden athletic depths. Without pausing for breath, they prepared the explosives, pouring the syrup carefully over the granules in the pouch. They moved gingerly as far from the privy block as they could without exposing their cover. Fremont hurled the first pouch expertly over the wall of the roofless privy. There was a dull thud as the pouch hit the floor, and a split second later there was a deafening explosion. Shards of wood flew outwards from the privy walls, dotting small secondary fires around the area. Palin flung the second pouch in the direction of the cookhouse. There was a second thud, followed by another explosion. What was left of the privy was burning mulch, the cookhouse was rubble, and both were pulsing, noxious smog across the compound. Heads that had been fighting the 3 green marauders at the gates turned now to see what was left of their bathhouse in flames and 2 orderlies running towards them screaming, "Fire! Fire! Bucket chain!" Seizing their opportunity, the marauders floored the nearest guards and exited the compound as fast as they could. The fire was spreading fast. Burning debris from the initial explosions had landed all around the compound, causing more pandemonium in its wake. Teams of guards were fighting the different fires frantically, passing water from the shallow well by the privy that was now partially filled with rubbish from the blasts. Voices called across the grounds, instructions mingling and blurring. No one could remember giving or hearing the command sound the alarm, but they were grateful when the big iron bell tolled across the valley. It summoned all the guards within earshot. They would arrive just in time to fight the fires caused as the guardhouse at the gate exploded. No one took any notice of the 2 orderlies who ran out of the gate just before the explosion, and no one noticed that they were nowhere to be seen afterwards.